Well, another IGN Live has come and gone. This was IGN Live from 2025, and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am kiodiekin. It was a very fun event. It had a few mishaps and whatnot. I will speak on that a little bit later as give you guys a full walkthrough at IGN Live. I did attend last year. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to upload and edit the video, but I will get around to that. A lot of excitement. I was able to attend on Saturday. Unfortunately, I missed all of the live announcements from Xbox, and I knew they were going to release the handheld, especially after all those online rumors went out saying that they weren't going to do anything. And then I saw their participation in IGN Live, and I was like, no, they're saving that occasion for something big. So I knew something was going to happen. But nevertheless, my family and I, we were able to make it out. Had a really great time there. Saw some familiar faces, and even some of the IGN staff recognized us because we won quite a few of the prizes last year. And so this event was much bigger than it was even last year. In fact, some of the new participants obviously included Xbox, Nintendo, I think Amazon, and some of the other affiliates that were there. But nevertheless, Arcade 1up was there in fashion. They were there last year. They really didn't have anything to say last year, even mentioning newer products. But I do have some updated news for all of you who happen to follow Arcade 1up. And so I spoke to one of the representatives, the guy right there in the coat. I believe he's one of the senior representatives with the company. As you guys know, Arcade 1up has had a few changes. They don't have some of the same staff that they had previously. In fact, the gentleman sitting down there talking, he was there last year. I believe he's the new marketing rep or somewhere in that category. I didn't bother to get his job title. But yeah, you guys can see all their same iconic titles are here. NFL Blitz, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and quite a few of the Pac-Mans. In fact, it was my first time even seeing the claw machine up close. And from my experience, it was pretty cool. It's pretty nice to play around with it. It was fully functional. There weren't any issues with it. And so this was a nice little unit for them to add to their whole arcade lineup. Now, on purpose for this video, I know most of you guys are watching this video waiting for some type of new announcements. And Arcade 1up, or the representative that I was speaking with earlier, did give me two little bits of pieces of information for Arcade 1up fans. And so I thought about doing an interview, but there were some restrictions about carrying bags in the place, and I had my microphone equipment and so forth in that, and I didn't want to be bothered keeping it in my pockets or just walking around it. So fans of you of Arcade 1up, you guys have been waiting for an announcement for quite some time. You have two important announcements. Now, they are redoing Pac-Man once again. You will expect to receive a Pac-Man cabinet tabletop, just very similar to what they've already done with Miss Pac-Man. The tabletop, I believe there's like 12 games or something with it. So you will get that at Costco in 2025, Q4 of this year. Now, the other surprising news that they did add, and I just happened to ask because I was just really kind of see if they had something new. The second announcement that they did told me was that they did have some additional IP licenses or new games coming out next year of 2026. So you guys can expect some new releases for Arcade 1up for the year of 2026. However, I didn't further go into any detail about it. And again, with Arcade 1up releasing things like the claw machine and that photo booth, who knows if that's going to involve things like that. But I do believe that they're making reference more or less to games specifically. Now, didn't go into any detail about it, just kind of left that up as a mystery, but they did confirm that they are releasing some additional new IPs, not rehashes of things that you guys have already had or things you've already seen. So you will have some new games coming to Arcade 1up here in the future. So hope you guys enjoyed that little piece of information. But aside from that, I really enjoyed my time here at IGN Live. I'll post some more videos of it when I get some more when I actually get some time to edit some of this stuff. I've had a lot of trips and so forth here over the past month and a half, and also kind of catching up on some other projects. But for those of you who haven't been to IGN Live, it is the replacement to E3, so to speak. You guys know E3 was last disbanded right before COVID. The last year, in fact, I was there, Cool Toy was there, and a few others. 2019 was the last E3 they had. And so to see this after COVID in 2020, and then of course you had some was it 2021. I don't think they could get the people to come out. I think it was on hiatus for 2 years, and then 2022 came around. They couldn't find any vendors. People stopped coming to E3, so it really wasn't like it used to be. And so I do believe that they are going to be expanding IGN, and that's a great thing. So if you guys have companies, arcade manufacturing, you're trying to partner up and get your name out there, probably now is probably the good time, because again, this place seems to be growing. One of the cool things, I'll leave you guys with this information that I did like about this year's IGN Live compared to last year, was the spacing. Last year, everybody was kind of huddled up and bunched up together in the first two rooms, where they seemed to kind of move some more of the arcade and gameplay upstairs, as you guys see here in this video. But overall, fun time. We brought home a ton of prizes. I'll see what I could do with some of those, but it was a really good experience. In fact, somebody even won the Nintendo Wii. I'm sorry, Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Switch 2, somebody won that. And so it was actually a golden ticket or something of some sort inside one of the t-shirts. But yeah, that was one of the main giveaways there. But I do believe that they have more prizes, or better type of prizes, last year than they did this year. But nevertheless, I will keep you guys updated. I will have some additional videos. But this was the first time I did get a chance to play King Kong. I also got a chance to play the new X-Men pinball machine and Dungeons and Dragons. I don't believe they were there last year. Stern Pinball was not in attendance for 2024. So it was really nice to see that they brought out not something old, but some of their new cabinets as well, pinball cabinets, as well as having authentic arcade machines. Those were pretty much in bountiful supply last year. So it was just overall a good experience. And so I think last year they also had PlayStation, but usually I've noticed from some of these events is that if PlayStation is available, you don't have Xbox. So that's probably why Xbox decided to jump on this. Or usually if you have Xbox, you don't have another major player like Sony PlayStation coming around. For example, you won't, like, since Evo is a planned PlayStation event, you won't see Xbox or any Xbox accessories. So but yeah, other than that, I'll keep you guys updated. But those are the major updates or latest information from Arcade 1UP. Well, I'm not going to say two new titles, but they will have new IPs, new titles, new games that you guys have not seen before. And you can expect a rehashed version of the tabletop Pac-Man cabinet coming out at Costco of 2025. So I'll catch you guys later. Please like and subscribe. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye-bye.